Today we are starting over here at my home at the condo in Mauihowey, and we're going to take a walk. We're going to start wandering around over here, and I'll show you around as we go on up and down some of the side streets by the condo. Anyway, I hope you stick around, and we're going to take a walk and see what's going on. So let me turn this around and show you what's going on. All right, so this is the condo. That's my jungle that Cal calls our condo. All kinds of flowers going on. Right at the end, she's checking out some of her plants, and we're going to start wandering on down. This is the condo. Hope everybody's doing good. Hi Dave, how are you? Just to look at our condo over here. Valerie, how are you? Good to see you. Yep, we are at the condo. Can everybody hear me good? With the wireless mic, everything's okay. Anyway, we're at our condo, and we are going to take a nice walk from the condo on down. It's a 32-unit condo. The pool in front of us. I'll take a quick look back. Hi, Julia. So you can see the condos are 2 stories here, and there's 6 in each one of our building. Hi, Cindy. How are you? Thank you for coming. And there's 6 condos in the end building and 5 in each of the other buildings. So there's 32 here, 16 on each side. You can always tell the people that live here, they had the big jungles going on. But the people that aren't, this is more or less a condo. They were rented, they were sold originally as vacation homes for the Swedes here in Thailand. So there's our pool. Big, beautiful pool. Hey, buddy, how are you? Good to see you, Jack. Thanks for showing up. Just showing people around our condo. Big, beautiful pool. And there's usually nobody here for 6 months out of the year. It's pretty slow. That's kind of cool. And you can see people visiting here. But most of them are like this, unoccupied right now because they're back home. They come here for the winter. Walking on out. We're going to walk on out to the street and keep going. Fuji, thank you for coming. Good to see you. All right, for those people who know Randy, that's his condo right there. So Randy's kind of at the front of the complex and we're at the back. And you can see right in front of us, the mountains right there. Yeah, it is beautiful here. There's I don't know if you guys can see the temple right there. I did a video from up there, probably about 5 or 6 months ago. That condo over here is brand new. Well, it's not brand new, it's a couple years old now. But yeah, the grounds are real well kept up. They were digging that up and they kept giving us the excuse that they didn't want to go ahead and fix the road out front because they were doing that. I'll show you where the bikes are. It's all the car parking area. Okay, hold on, missed somebody's comment. Interlude. Hello, thank you for coming. All right, so this is where you park the bikes. That's my new bike right there. That's the Royal Enfield. And that's our Scoopy. That's a small bike. And the bike in front of it, Mark B, how are you, is our Forza. So we have 3 motorbikes here and they're all for different reasons. Randy's back home. So this one is our touring bike. This is the one we take when we load up. We'll be going to Pattaya, then up to Koh Chang in another 10 days or so. So we'll load this up, we'll put the side bags on and we'll take that. And the Scoopy is a small one that gets us around town. And this is my fun bike. This is the one I just hop on to go for, maybe 1-2 hour rides around here. There's so much to see around here, we take this one. Hi, Bo. How are you? Good to see you. We're at the condo. So I'm going to walk. Cal's already opened up. I'll give you one more look back here. Yeah, well, I'm spoiled a little bit. I don't spend my money on too much, so the bikes are what I like to do. I like to ride. So we'll give you one more look back. That's the complex, and we're going to go ahead and go walking. So that's what we're looking at. Okay, that's the caretaker's place. And we're going to walk on out, and we're going to take a walk on down the road. A little box to get in and out, of course. Push the button. Gates open. Yeah, Scoopy's small, real small, but it's real easy to drive around. That's the thing I like about it so much. All right, I'm walking into the sun, so I might not be able to see your comments real good for a bit. Here's the road that they've been fixing for basically 13 years, 14 years, I hear. But they are coming out to do some work on it. So we're gonna walk on down this way a little bit. And let's see, I can't see. It's crazy when the sun's in your eyes here. If I'm missing your comments, I apologize, guys. It's walking into the sun. I won't be walking this way for long, just for a little bit. Yeah. Keep talking. I'll get to a shady spot, and I'll be able to go back and read the comments. I'm sorry. But yeah, we're walking down. This road they've been working on this road here for probably 12, 13 years, saying they're going to fix it. And now they actually have, I'll show you if we walk on down towards the school, they've actually got everything set up. They're supposed to start working here real quick. Start looking. These are villas down here. Take a quick look, I'll show you. They have these villas right over here. I don't know if you guys can see. All the way down, this is right behind our condo, owned by the same company. Those are owned by the same company. Let me go ahead and go back and read some comments now. I'm sorry, I'm in the shade, I can read. Here we go. Okay, everybody just saying hi, 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 hi. Hi, Nikki, how are you? Hi, E.T., thank you for coming. Okay, if I'm missing your comments, I'm walking back into the sun. These are the villas right behind our condo. So we're gonna turn around and keep walking. Our condo's a gated community, so that's a good thing. Always nice. You can see barely enough room to squeeze on by here. They need to fix this. This road will go out another 3 or 4 feet here, so it'll be quite a bit wider when you're done. We'll probably end up coming back this way. But for right now, we're walking. Thai houses here. This is basically the typical Thai house here in Hua Hin. Not everywhere, just in Hua Hin. They have all these, I think they're called townhouses. Over here is called Baan Norway. So this is kind of like Baan Emma where I live, except this is another community. They go back here, and then they're on this side. Yeah, well, you know, Thai people are not in a hurry to do anything here. They got the approval to do it, and they set all this stuff up. You can see it's all already buried in the weeds and stuff. But they set all the stuff up here to lay the drainage. Right when we came back, we were back in Michigan till May. So they dropped all this stuff off in May, and they said they were going to finish the road or do the road. And here it is already August, and they haven't touched it. So yeah, birds everywhere. So another Thai street, typical Thai street in Hua Hin. This is not everywhere else, just in Hua Hin. Have houses up and down. I'm going to keep walking. I'm going to show you guys a schoolyard over here. There's a nice schoolyard right down the road from us called Yamsad. It's kind of a preppy school, kind of a uppity school here. It's for rich kids. There's public schools here. I guess you'd call them public schools here. And this one is not a public school. All right, so you got all the drainage in here. I'm sorry I'm missing the comments, guys. I'm walking into the sun, so I'll stop again and take a look in a bit. But this is all the drainage. You got all the sewers all set up, so waiting for them to go ahead and do everything and connect everything. Soon these things are all gonna disappear into the weeds and you ain't gonna find them. They set them up a while ago. And then once you get to the school, you have a road, and the road's good. Road's always good here. They take care of the school pretty good. That's how everybody gets around here on scooters. Okay, I'm gonna walk in the shade here in a second. and I'll pull up some of the comments real quick. I'll stop for a second, and we'll take a look at the school too. All right, hold on a second. Let me go back. Hi, Sniper, how are you? Good to see you. Go back and see some of the comments, guys. Hold on. All right. All right, everybody just saying hi. Wow, nice. Yeah, neighborhood's really nice here. Hi, Bob, how are you? Good to see you. Let's see, Sniper's here. Yeah, I'm just trying to go ahead and catch up with everybody. It's real hard to go ahead and see the what's going on here. All right, I'm going to start walking again. So if for some reason, I got to close that out. What's going on? Cancel. I can't do this. Okay. All right, guys, I'm going to walk here. Sorry. Yep, just walking. I'll walk up a little farther and we'll get a peek at the school right behind me. I'm sorry, I'm trying to do more than one thing at once, and you know how that works out. So the school is here. You can see there's a track for track and field. So it's kind of like schools back in the States. And Yarmside School's right there. Hi, Yenny, I didn't see you. Love Channel. Hi, Love. Good to see everybody here. That's the school. There's a football or soccer field, and they got a track and field. If I miss you, I'm walking into the sun, so it's kind of difficult to see. I apologize. We're going to keep walking on down the road here. Glad everybody showed up, go for a morning walk with me. Just walking around the neighborhood here. Trying to figure out what I'm doing here. Okay, there we go. All right, that's better. I had something going across my screen I had to change. All right, so I can't see it for a little bit. When I make the turn and the sun gets behind me, then it'll be easy. We're just going to wander on down here. I'm going to show you a little bit more. I wanted to show you the school. I want to show you the housing around here, what it's like. And of course, Thai people love their plants. Everybody's got tons of plants out. You can see everywhere you go, plants. Now here's the alternative. I'll show you here in a second. Here is the alternative to once they do start working on your road. So when they start working on the dirt road, this is what they'll be doing. They'll be digging it up, putting in the sewage all the way down. All right, this road right here has been dug up for, I'll bet you, 3 to 4 weeks already. So, I mean, I guess once they start doing all the sewer work, that it's not much better, because you end up with the road being tore up for however long. And like back home, Mom and Dad drop everybody off at school. There's the school, so all the cars come, drop all the kids off at school, and pick you up at the end of the day. In the evening, this place is crazy. Lots of dogs called soy dogs here. That's you ever see on your YouTube or Facebook, soy dogs. I mean street dogs, and Thailand has a bunch of them. Another street that you can walk on down. So many places here, beautiful. Yep, all the cars coming because it's time to go to school early in the morning. If you come in another half hour, you'll have a lineup all the way out. And you can see they're still trying to get ready to do work here. I think this guy is a collector of useless stuff. I've seen there's a train car he's got in his backyard for whatever reason. I've seen him have all kinds of stuff here. The anchor, big old ship anchor. Probably a truck that he hasn't started in months. Trailers. This guy has all kinds of stuff all the time. So it looks like it's really overgrown here, and it is, but I'll tell you, they come on out here and they chop all this down. They come out, knock it down, chop it down, do whatever, and within 2 months it looks like this again. Just because the weather's so warm and rainy here, especially rainy season. So, you know, it looks like it's all jungle, but they come on out and take care of it. Like right here next to me, this was all knocked down literally 2-3 weeks ago, and they came out, and I don't know if you can see one banana plant there, but they got banana trees planted all through here. They knocked all this down, and 2-3 weeks later, maybe a month later, it's overgrown like this. So it's real hard to keep up on it because of the time of year, rainy season, and you know, lots of sun, lots of rain, and stuff grows crazy. Local junk collectors to our right. Come here all the time. If you look in his backyard, he's got everything back there. All kinds of junk. I guess if you throw it away, he'll pick it up. And we're going to come on up here, make a quick right and a left. This is a little store. Many Thai people open up these little stores everywhere here. They have their house, and then they'll go ahead and they'll open up a little market and sell stuff to make extra money. And there's your purified water. These are all over the place. They're hooked up. They got filters. How often they change the filters, I don't know, but reverse osmosis. So if everything's all taken care of, it should be the best water you can get, right? And you can see little stores. These are all little stores here. I'm gonna walk on down this street here. It's gonna take us to a place called Mulberry. And I think I lost Cal somewhere. Hold on. All right, I lost Cal somewhere. She's walking the other way. I wanted to come on down here and show you a little restaurant where we always eat. So you can see there's all these little dirt roads and gravel roads that take you back and forth, weave around here. But there's always something. They're all for sale too. This one's for sale. Since COVID's been over, it's really been jumping over here. All the property's been getting bought up and cleaned out, and all kinds of little shops and stuff being put up. You can see another condominium right in front of us. All popped up, fairly new there. This one's got a carport for parking. Get our walk in every few days. We go out for a nice walk, get some exercise in. Taxi here, so the guy who owns a taxi probably lives here, his job. All right, nice little neighborhood. And this is called Mulberry's. We come to eat here, not all the time, but enough. Got good food over here. We always stop on by and say hello and get some food. And I did a short video here a while ago. Hello, how are you? Everybody, Deborah, how are you? I'm sorry if I missed your text because I've been walking into the sun. There's all mulberries in here. Of course, not season right now, but these are all mulberry plants. So if you walk on through here, there's all kinds of mulberries in here. We've been in here before. Pretty neat. All right, let's continue our walk. One thing that's really kind of gotten crazy here is the car situation. Thai people love their cars, and the thing about it is that the city's not really made for cars. I don't know, I'm not buffering, so it's not me. So that's a good thing. I mean, usually I can tell when I have bad internet and everything seems to be streaming okay. So does everybody get everybody's picture okay? Everything okay? See, and you got every kind of motorbike you can think of. Crotch rocket, ADV. This is the bike that's replacing mine. Okay. Hey fools, how are you? I missed you. If you came in earlier, I'm sorry. I was walking into the sun, and it's hard to see when you're walking into the sun. Now I'm walking in the shade a little bit so I can see a lot of the comments. We're walking down one of the little neighborhoods here, through one of the neighborhoods. And this is a true Thai staple here. Thai people love their gates. They gate everything. Gate everything up. So if you got a house, yard, whatever, everybody has gates. The fancier your gate, I guess, is a status symbol. But I started saying everybody's got cars here. Nobody had cars here. This is a fishing village 25, 30 years ago. And now you got all these cars here, and it makes some of the streets virtually impassable because you can't get up and down with these big ass cars. Jay, good to see you. Thanks for coming. Sawadee Cup. How are you? Good. Happy Thai people. Early in the morning. Little shop here. Taking a nice walk around. So these are just the streets not too far from my condo. We've done downtown, we've done some of the farther ones away. You too, buddy. Where are you at now? I haven't seen or heard from you in a long time. Where are you at, Jay? All right. Right back here, I'm going to go back, then we're going to come back down this way. This, you can see all the 4x4s. So if you're coming to Thailand and you want to do some, you're in a tower. Okay, still in DTW? Yeah?
Inside, lady with before, looking for young man.
Yeah.
And he house, big house.
Oh.
Open the gate, you see that?
No, I didn't see.
Yeah, that's
Mini Cooper. Cal was explaining to me a guy that does a lot of work on our house. He's over here, not too far. Anyway, okay, here is our, so these are all the 4x4, so you can come on out here and do some riding. They take you on out to some of the fields. Really cool over here, guys. So if you want to get out and do some, riding out in the jungles, and this is not expensive. They got some tracks over here they get you started on. So as soon as you get out here, they put you on the 4x4 so you learn how to ride and how to get around. And then once you do that, they take you out back. All right, so what's going on with that? This big place, huh?
big house and that lady standing with that outfit.
Okay, the guy that does a lot of work on our condo, he lives right by us. She had a big house, so rich man. All right, I'm walking into the sun again, guys, so it's going to be difficult for a minute. Typical houses. And of course, like I said, down here you'll see this. This is all people live here. See, people live here. You have pizza oven, so it's a restaurant here. People open up out of their own house. Somebody's always got something going, trying to make money on the side. So how's things back in Detroit, Jay? Still enjoying living the dream there or what? I'm glad to be out. Glad I retired when I did. Living in Thailand, enjoying it here. All these people are going to drop kids off at school. Most of these people are going to drop kids off at school. Real busy time of the day. Sorry, Jay. If anybody's writing and I can't see, I'll be making a turn here in a minute and the sun won't be in my face. I'll show you some new construction here. Some people are putting on. Hold on, let me look. I'm going to look at some of the comments real quick as I'm in the shadow here. I can look. Oop, comments. All right. All is good. Yeah, I love it out here. Okay, that's good. I wonder why it keeps buffering. Yeah, I love it out here. We've been here for a couple of years already. I bought the condo back in 2020, January, just before COVID. So I bought the condo and wasn't able to come here for a couple of years. And then we got back beginning of last year. So we've been back for, I don't know, I guess about 19 months or so. As a matter of fact, I have to go check in for my visa this week. I got to check in before the 19th. You have 90, I got a visa for 1 year, but every 90 days you have to check in. People still exercising here. And new construction going on. See a new house going up here. This place sat empty for 15 years, the whole time I've been coming here. There's their mailbox. Nice mailbox. Take a quick look and then we'll make a turn here. Yeah, so new construction going up here. Somebody's building a house, and it's a small house, not like we have back home, but you know, they have lots of property, nice place. Going the wrong way, honey. Gonna turn this way. We're gonna start walking on up. All right, I'm about to show you one of our gas stations here. You guys will get a kick out of this. That's a gas station right there. Actually, it's called an emergency fuel pump. I mean, if you're low on gas, they have these all over the place out here, and you just stop and you can fill up over here. And it's a little store. Sadi Cup? Little store here, so this is how everybody works. Oh, so I'm gonna get hit by somebody, but that's the gas station. Everybody fills up here, emergency pump. All right, thank you. And walking on down some more. Wandering the side streets here up and down. Lawn, warm today, huh? It's early in the morning and it's humid today, which means that about 1 o'clock it'll be pouring rain. Whenever you wake up in the morning and it's just humid, it rains about 1 o'clock, between 1 and 3. If it's not humid in the morning, then it's not going to rain that day. Now these have been vacant for quite a bit here. These, hold on. These houses have been vacant for probably since we've been back, and now people are just starting to show up and renting them out or buying them. This last one here, the white one, that was empty. Yeah, retail gas station. It's kind of funny because they have those all over the place, the little red pumps. And then there's regular gas stations, but those red pumps are virtually everywhere out here. That or else the people selling gas in whiskey bottles. They empty the whiskey bottles and they fill them up with gas. You know, they drink the whiskey out of them, save the bottle, fill them up with gas, and they sell that on the side of the road. So we're going to make a left here, kind of making a big circle about where we live. I'll have the sun at my back. Motorbike place, can you tell? This is where this guy usually has so many motorbikes and stuff here. Look at this. It looks like a junkyard, but this guy's a wizard. Yeah, it does. Anyway, this guy has motorbikes up the wazoo. Now, right across the street is a new place. This just popped up about maybe 6 months, 7 months ago. Another motorbike fixing place. There's so many of them here because everybody has motorbikes. So, but this guy, I don't know why he keeps all these things. Got so many of them. None of them are working. Half the stuff you'll see are all overgrown. All the weeds and stuff are grown into them. So stuff's been sitting here for so long. So we're walking, gonna head on big circle around. More condos. This one needs a painting for sure. Nice place. I've been up there, but outside needs a good painting. The space, Johan. Yeah, I don't know if it's I think he keeps them there and strips parts off them as he needs it. You know, those are all old bikes and stuff that, you know, maybe they've blown engines or cracked frame or something's going on. I think he just takes them and keeps them and strips parts off them. Beauty salon. For some reason, this street has tons and tons of beauty places, haircut places, salons. Right next to it is Jerry Lang Massage, Lang Massage. So we're gonna walk, keep on walking down. A little bit busier street. This is called Soy 94. If I went the other way, it would take you into town, but I didn't want to go back into town. We've been there many times, so we're just trying to walk places that we haven't been before is my goal. Everybody riding. Of course, there's a helmet law. In case you didn't notice, nobody wears a helmet. Yesterday we were coming back. We were riding. We drove a little bit far away to go ahead and my refrigerator took a dump about 3-4 weeks ago. So we bought a new one. But my stepdaughter and her husband wanted the old one, and it only cost 2,000 baht to fix it. They had to do something to the circuit board. So the people that went ahead and fixed it are about 30 minutes away. On the way back, there was police checks, and they were pulling people over on the bikes. They let us go through. We both had our helmets on and everything checked out, but they were pulling people over for no helmet. You see a new condo up in front of us again. Over to your right, it's a restaurant. I don't know what this is. This looks like Sky Living. I think that's closed yet, but the one next to it's open. Restaurant here. So much here, so many things to take a look at. I said everybody's got some kind of deal going on here. Everybody's working, trying to make extra cash. So it's kind of cool. Some more soys or streets. These will take you all the way down. They connect up to Soy 88, which is the next big road over. So if you take any of these over, you really can't get lost. If you go the opposite way, you go towards the beach. You go this way, you go towards the mountain. So it's one way or another. Lots of work redoing this house. This will be a business probably in another 3 weeks. This will be open for restaurant or something. What do you think they're doing? Restaurant? Yeah, that's what I think. Probably a restaurant, another 3 weeks or so. Another motorcycle place. So that's already 3 within, what, 1/8 of a mile? Yellow bus. Food, drink, coffee, breakfast. And here's another of those gas pumps. So these things are all over the place. You have to have cash for these though. No place for a credit card. You either put cash in, you push, this is 95. So when you got 91 or 95, all the new bikes are using 95 now. Our Scoopy uses 91, which is cheaper, but getting harder to find. You can use 95 in it, but you don't have to. A private Huahen, another condo. Most of these condos are for rent most of the year. I mean, high season, December, January might be hard to find one of the places here because everybody comes back, but most of the year besides that, you can go ahead and rent a condo here. Dusit land and houses. You know what that is, probably more condos. Nothing but condos out here. There's the temple in the background. Doesn't look that high, but I think it was something like 200 steps up to the top and not very well taken care of. That's a Chinese temple here, and they had all their Chinese monks and so forth buried there. It's or they call it the Temple of a Billion Graves. So all their monks and stuff are buried there. Oh, another vicious dog barking at me. He'll bark at you until you give him food, then he's your best friend. No, you know, where we go, if you want to stay around the house, you can. Hey, Paul, how are you? Good to see you. If you want to stay around the house, you can. I mean, you can get to restaurants and little shops and stores and so forth. But to get to town, about maybe 10 minutes on the motorbike. Yeah, you can walk it. We've taken the bikes down to town. We brought our bikes when we came up here, so we've taken our bikes downtown, ridden all over the place, but I don't think I'd rather walk on down there too much, especially early in the morning it's okay, but if you're gonna walk in the afternoon, you'd just be so hot. During hot season, rainy season, hot season, you can get up in the morning and get around until about 11 o'clock. After 11 o'clock, you can't do anything anymore. It's just too hot. You have to either take your scooter or whatever. We usually go get something to eat or go to the market or something, the mall, middle of the day, walk around just to cool off a little bit. And then we're back. Go in the pool in the evening. You don't want to go in the pool during the day. The sun's so strong, you just fry. So we go in the pool in the evening or early morning. These trees, so pretty. All the flowers. So many of these trees over here are like this. Reds, yellows. These are just wild trees growing here. Pretty is that? Looks like somebody's residence, so somebody has some money here. I don't think that's any kind of condo or of any sort. That somebody lives there. Big money. It's like Bobby and Jai's place. Pineapple, but these don't actually grow the fruit. They're called pineapples, but they're not. They don't actually grow the fruit. More houses, streets that go up and down. And the lady over here, she doesn't have the bikes out, it's too early, but first house over here on the left, I think her husband works on bikes and has tons of bikes for sale. Stallions and GPX and Triumph and everything. He works on them, and there'll be all kinds of bikes out here. I'll walk across real quick and see if there's anybody there. I'll just take a peek, then we'll come back. So this road right here will take you over to Soy 88, which is the next big road down. Everybody, if you haven't hit that like button, please do. Helps my algorithm. I'm not ever going to make any money on this, but it just moves my videos up a little bit. So if you haven't done it, please do. So you'll see coming up, and these are not too expensive. These are all rebuilt bikes, so she has tons here. So if anybody's ever looking for a motorbike, she's got all kinds for sale here. And not expensive, $27,000. So less than $1,000 to get yourself a bike, get on the road if you needed to do. So you can always get started real easy. Come on back. So here's right across the street where we just came from. That's where I get my motorbike. It's a car wash, motorbike, whatever. I'll take my motorbikes over here. Usually the bigger ones get washed every couple of weeks because we're on that dirt road right now. So we take it over here, sit down, have a coffee, and they wash the motorbikes for about $3. Can't beat that. Wash them down, blow them out. I pull away and it looks like a brand new motorbike. Everything's all cleaned up and looking good. All right, another laundromat version. We bring all our carpets and stuff over here, toss them in these. Don't want to put them in ours. Different sizes. but not too expensive, 40 baht. So basically $1.20 or $1.25 to toss them in. Another water machine, osmosis. Those are everywhere here. I'll keep walking. So we're still making the big circle. You can see the mountain in the background. So it's one way, you go to the mountain or you go to the water. So to the sea or to the mountain, one way or another in Hua Hin. When it rains, this is why we need our roads done, because when it rains, all the water comes down from it. It seems like it rains over the mountain all the time, just like when I lived in Hawaii, always raining over the mountain, and the water always comes down. Yeah, no, everything here is cheap. I have a hard time trying to, when we came back for a month and a half, I spent more money in a month and a half than I spend in 3 or 4 months here. Morning. It's Baan Norway. So I told you we're just on the other side. We're going to walk down a little farther, doing our big walk around. Rooms for rent. So condos, but have rooms for rent also. The high apartment. Oh, these are apartments, so not condos. They do have Wi-Fi. I was telling you before about how they take care of the property here. So I've turned all this over. It's for sale now. If I remember, I'll come back here in another month or two and show you the same property, and it'll be overgrown. It gets crazy. We're going to walk up a little farther. There's a vocational school over here. A lot of people go here. Language. They teach many languages here. Scoopy. One of the popular bike here are Scoopies and Waves. Appreciate everybody showing up today, taking their time to walk with me, chat with me. It's good to see everybody. More condos. When I was up on the mountain and I was shown back here, all you see is the orange roofs looking back. Pretty cool. You look on down and see all the orange roofs. And you go up a couple more streets here, and then we're going to make a left turn and head on back down that way. So this is one of the busier streets, and you can see down this way it's not too bad. If you go back towards the ocean, towards the sea, it gets really crazy back there, but over here it's not too bad. We're going to go one more street and make a left. Finish up that circle, that big circle. You just see all the condos around here. Excuse me. There's condos on every corner here. It's really great seeing some new people show up today. Jay, it was great that you came by. I'm glad you found us. I usually do a live stream once every 8 days or so. I always try and do something different over here. So if you get a chance, keep your eyes open, hit that little bell, and it'll give you a notification whenever I'm doing a live or dropping a video. Hold on a second, what was that? Go back. Brian Wells, hi, I'm sorry I didn't see you. Great, yeah, it is paradise. How are you, Brian? Good to see you. Good to see some of my friends from back home. Usually I get most of my friends. I know it's kind of a hard, right now it's late for everybody back home. I mean, it's almost 10 o'clock at night. I try and get a time where I can go ahead and get some of my friends from Southeast Asia on there and also get my friends from back home on there. So it's kind of hard to do both. You retired, Brian? Or are you still working there? Still working at Delta, not Northwest. Still working at Delta? guys need to join the live streams. I usually do one every 7 or 8 days. I go out and do lives, and plus I've got my regular videos. We get on out and try and do something different all the time. I don't like to do the same videos. I like to show people around. I know I'll be heading to Pattaya. Oh, you took the buyout, so did I, 2020. Yeah, I couldn't pass it up. I had to go ahead and jump on that and get out. I wasn't old enough, but you know, I made it work until I was, so I think we made a good decision. Looks like things have gotten pretty rough over at the old airport. Maybe not rough, maybe just for the old timers because they get set in their ways and they want to do things one way, and times are changing, you know. So this is a typical street here. Houses. It's crazy. They'll come out and they'll cut all this down, and 2 weeks later it looks the same. So, I mean, it looks like there's jungle here all the time, because it really is, but they do maintain it. It's just that it grows back so fast. All right, so this is school. Teach many languages here. Okay, what else? She said. Okay, here you go. Chinese for kid, basic Chinese, elementary Chinese, advanced Chinese, business Chinese. So I guess if you're looking to learn Chinese in Thailand, that's the place to go. I don't need to learn Chinese, I need to learn more Thai. And coming over here, I don't know why this guy's got a bus here, tour bus here. They have these all over. This is how you get around if you're going cross country. Hold on, I didn't read everything. Okay, thanks Brian for coming. I appreciate it. Hold on, I keep missing everybody's fools, what'd you say? Okay, yeah. Pig Latin, that's exactly what it is. Yeah, I mean, you have to make the right decision. I mean, a lot of people weren't old enough to take the buyout. I was 59 and a half. I had to make up my mind if I had enough money saved up, if I could do it. And I decided I could do it and took the insurance and got out, and you know, it's worked out good for us. And over here it's very affordable. You know, we can live here comfortable. We live on just my Social Security and pension money, and we still have money left at the end of each month that we take a trip. So a new place going up here. That's how you build a house. It looks like it takes forever, but if you got the money, they're done in no time. I mean, they'll put a house up for you real quick, and it's all, you know, nothing's done with wood here because of termites, big termites. So everything's done with cinder block and cement. So everything's real sturdy. You're never gonna have a problem with stuff over here. Maybe the roof because it's all the tin sheets or tiles, but besides that, you don't have to worry about anything else. I mean, they got big termite problems over here. It's warm. I'm sure every place that's warm like this has termites, so they don't do too much with wood here. Now here's one big problem in Thailand that I don't like. Dumping. They'll find a place here and they just start dumping. They start dumping all their garbage. Next thing you know, it'll be a big old garbage dump and somebody's got to come and clean it up. They're too lazy to take it to the dumper. They don't want to pay for it. Yeah, it's been a good few years. I mean, a lot of people retire and they say they don't have anything to do and they're bored. You know, of course, I live a little different lifestyle. I'm out here and I always find something to do. Every month we take a trip. Every month we go someplace, hop on the bikes and go check everything out. How pretty is this? Mountains in the back. I mean, literally 5 minutes and you're in the mountains, 5 minutes you're at the sea. Mountains all the way around. I'm going to make a left turn here. This is where there's Baan Emma over there. It's where we started. And this is the condo that was right across. They were building. You can actually rent this right here, 4,000 baht. Now I'm sure that that's changed probably, but
For 1 month.
it was 4,000. It was 4,000 baht for 1 month, which is what, $120, $125 a month. You could rent a condo here. Now I'm sure they're all studio condos. I'm sure there's nothing special. You probably got maybe a 1-bedroom. I'm not sure, but still, $125 a month you're living here in Thailand. So if you're looking for something like that, you can go ahead and come here and live fairly cheap and buy yourself a bicycle or a Scoopy. Scoopy would cost you probably about $1,000 to buy, and it'll get you anywhere you need to go in the city. If you need to get to Bangkok, which is the big city, you take the train, $3 to get to Bangkok, and then they have SkyTrain there. So, you could live here and have a good full life and really not spend any money if you wanted to. I mean, or very little. So that's why you see so many people here that come to live and, maybe live on $1,500 a month. Well, it's plenty of money here to live on $1,500 a month. I'm sorry if anybody sent messages into the sun. Let me look again. Sorry. Always looking at the messages. Buy out. I wish I was making money doing the live streams though, Jack. I'm not making any money, just doing them for fun. Yeah, that's what I say. It's pretty cool. You live here. These places are really, I mean, like I said, brand new. This is less than 5 years old here. And you can rent these. It said 4,000 baht. I'll bet you it's closer to 6,000, but hell, that's still less than $200 a month. So if you're staying here, you can stay here for less than $200. It's got its own pool. So if you want to come on out, I don't know if you can see that, I'll look on down. It's got its own pool here. Hold on. Go back and see the messages. Yeah, I mean, that was a great choice too, Jack. Any way to get out of the big cities and go ahead and you're homesteading, and that's great. I mean, that's a different kind of lifestyle. Maybe not for everybody, but I enjoy watching you out there doing all the different things, except for losing your fingers, of course. You should have kept those. Always better to wash the dishes with 10 fingers. Yeah, I love his lifestyle. They started off with a motor home on top of a mountain. Now they've got chickens and pigs and hell, just about anything, ducks, turkeys. They have everything going on out there. A great lifestyle out there. And so peaceful up on top of the mountain. Over here, Hugs with Mugs. Good place for coffee. We come over here and get mocha latte or whatever, get a coffee early in the morning. It's kind of neat. And walking back, we're going to come back up to the street here. You can see they've got all the equipment out here, but it'll be rusted solid by the time they actually get to digging and putting everything down. But got all the sewage drains and everything else again. So we're going to walk on back. We're making a turn. You can just see how bad. And when it rains here, this is flooded. That's why it's got to be done. I mean, they have to put the drains in and stuff. That's right there is Baan Emma. That's where we live. But I mean, it just sucks that this has been this way for 15 years. We've been promised over and over that they're going to start working on it. And I said this year they brought out all the drainage and stuff, and we thought, wow, this is going to be good. They're finally going to go ahead and work on this. And of course, it's been sitting there for 3 months. So we're coming back up to the condo. We'll walk back on in. We'll walk on down. I'll sit down and talk to you guys for a minute. So there's our condo again. Have to go over to the little box and let myself in. I don't know what happened to Cal. She got lost. She's out exploring something else. Okay, so letting myself in. Walk on back to the condo and I'll sit down and talk with you guys for a minute. Take another look at this place. It is really pretty. So everything's 2 stories. Bedrooms are upstairs, bath and shower. Downstairs is your great room, living room, whatever you want to call it. Kitchen and place to sit and eat. Out back they have a little patio area. Out front they have patio. Now in the morning we get the morning sun, which kind of sucks for getting up early, but I like getting up early anyway. But I'd rather get the morning sun than get the afternoon sun because it's much hotter. You can see they're still in the shade over here. So if you're over here and you're trying to get sleep in, easier to sleep in on this side. Yeah, he's in the Carolinas. Who's in for a swim? They tell you have to wear swimsuits, and that's a good thing because everybody here is old. Don't want to see any naked old people out here. So we'll walk on back, take a look at my place real quick, and then let everybody have a good rest of their day. It'll be a little quieter here, everybody's still sleeping. Like a little back area by the common area. I'll take a quick look and I'll show you the back areas where the condos are so you can get an idea. Water tanks. So if you come back here, this is what ours used to look like with the raggedy ass awning. Here's your air conditioning units. Tiled so you can see nobody's been here for a little bit. And then the one next to them, we were the first ones to do it, put a roof up over our back, so it gave us an extra living space back there. It's all kind of nice, kind of like this one. So if you have a corner unit, it's the best because you can do more with it. Do more with a end unit here. You can see that they come with no windows, like this one doesn't have a window in it, but this is a friend of mine. He's put windows that actually let much more light into a condo when you get there. Pretty cool. I'll come up here and look at the comments when I get back. I missed some of them. I'm sorry. So we're coming back up to our little jungle area. Cal's got every kind of plant you can imagine out here. And half these things were so tiny when we got here. She grows everything and anything. And no, Jack, that's not a sex swing. I know that's what you were probably thinking. Okay, so now we're at the condo. My bike's here. So we brought our bikes with us so we can go riding. Big screen TV, pictures from home. I guess what you'd call your typical furniture for out here. Brand new refrigerator. Last one took a dump last week, 2 weeks ago. And out onto our little patio area. So she's made a little sink out here. She's made a little sink out here, and we have a barbecue. I put the shower up here because I like taking a shower outside if we get back from the beach or whatever. Backsplash for the tile. This is all done since we've been here. Barbecue and the roof. All right. All right, guys. I appreciate you coming along. Been an hour. You guys took a nice long walk with me, and I appreciate it. Got to show you what was around Baan Emma and where I live. So now you guys have an idea of where I'm at, where I live. You guys are welcome to come visit. Always got enough room for everybody. And it's okay. Fools, good to see you. And thank you for showing up. I thank everybody for showing up. We had a good stream today. I had a lot of people for a long time. So anyway, don't forget, check out some of the videos I got going on. I got a bunch of shorts coming up. I just did a long video. If you haven't hit the like button, please do. That'll give me better for my algorithm, not for money-wise. But anyway, if you have a chance, do that. And I'll see you in the next Mauihowey video. Don't forget, about every 7 or 8 days, I do a live stream. So hope to see you guys again. Jay, great to see you, buddy. Thanks for coming by. It's good to see Brian. I've seen a bunch of people I haven't seen in a long time. Always fun. All right, Cindy, good night. Thank you. Have a great night, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everybody. Take care.